So so a lot of things go down. And before all that goes down, what happens? But Damian Perez's gun goes missing for like the third time. That's even before I got my car. That fucking happened. All that happened before I even got my fucking car. And you know something? It's like that's why I bring up fucking Diaz and I bring up fucking Alfredo Flores because voila, look at that. It's like, you know something? It's like more jealousy, man. More fucking jealousy, man. You know, and different groups and this and that and you know, when it's beneficial for some, yeah, it's fuck it, you know, and that's why it's like, you know, it's like it was an attack. It was an attack on Ari, and it was an attack on me, and it was an attack on Ari, and it was an attack. Pretty much anybody that liked me was like straight the fuck under attack, including my family that loved me. And then that's why I'm just like, wow, it's like all my family is just all of a sudden dropping dead. Fucking fuck this. Fuck this. That's why it's like I helped people for what? Certain people for what? It's like I tried being as nice as I could to people, man. And sometimes I got the fucking emotions mixed up, man. Sometimes I did fucked up shit to fucking, you know, it's like this to stop what I thought. Maybe this looked a certain way because I wasn't in the fucking mood to deal with this shit. And you know that's where you can go into fucking, you know, it's like fucked up emotions or whatever the fuck. Not to mention I'm being fucking drugged the whole goddamn time. That's fucking great. Not even poisoned and drugged. Fucking basically I'm turning into a fucking nuclear walking fucking reactor. Didn't even know. Nobody could figure out what fucking what's wrong with your blood work. It's like I don't do drugs. I don't know. I'm fucking being honest with you. So like, guess what? Now I do drugs. It's like, what's the difference? It's like, no, it's fucking. That shit was happening before I even did them. And so yeah, and then the serum, and you know, and then meeting a person within inside of this whole around about the time of you know, me getting my first car, and you know, and then of course there's Tupac passing away. You know, 2.5 days or so after fucking encountering him, which was either September fucking 4th or September 5th. So basically 2 days, 2.5 days, whatever. 5, so yeah, 2.5 days. So yeah, and wow. So basically, because I got my junior's driver's license at the age of 15, and I had a nice car that was pretty much like a death machine to a 15-year-old, but I handled it for the most part pretty well, other than the fact that I did back into a wall. Nice little patch of sand and just tapped that gas just a little too much, and fucking sand caught, and I ended up running my girlfriend over at the time. But she lived, you know, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You're alive. That's awesome. Thank God, you know. Oh, you're gonna get. Wow, man. So anyway, wow, that's crazy. And then there was, going up against those guys. That was fun. Before getting the car, pretty sure that was right before I got the car that I ended up. That might have been right around about the time of me getting the car, but I just wasn't driving it every day. So, the incident in Queens goes down, which is fucking horrible. But that involved the person that brought me there that I'm not even going to talk about because the fucking certain things that are put on that and the whole situation because that led to other things happening. And I'm just going to say, that this, I've already said this. This is why this is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts, man. So, so then from that incident where, and then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, driving near that same incident, only for another fucking attempt at fucking, basically screwing me over. They were trying to get their hands on my car. That was James Diaz. Okay? Now, it's like, fuck this bullshit. And that's the whole thing, too. It's like, well, first off, it's like the girl I was with at that point, she gets out and fucking, then all of a sudden, it looks like she get back, and I'm like, how the fuck did you just get back in the fucking, like, this is what, there was no solidifying any of this in my mind. Like, this would have been an easy fucking understanding that there needs to be somebody fucking, something needs to happen right now. It's like, there was no, I did not understand that, like, there was no solidifying what I was seeing at the time in my head due to, the whole thing of nobody tell him nothing, nobody show him nothing, nobody tell him nothing, which basically prevents, at that point, my parents from being able to tell me anything. That's the first situation back in the Mr. Perez situation, and then freaking later on, that same fucking set of fucking shit takes place with the fucking log out here on the Indian reservation, which just starts fucking, and then everything is like, what the fuck? And then it's like, wow. And then it's like, wow. It's like, fuck this. Fuck this. Oh, and that's the other main thing. It was the whole fucking Paul Flores and the Kristen Smart thing that happens. Now, prior, on the other hand, to that happening, they are now trying to set up Ari's dad with a car, but they're also trying to set up another person at the same time with the car that Mr. Perez bought, but was already, in other words, before the car was even sold, the fucking thing was already underway. Like, there was a part of that where, I don't remember who fucking said it. I don't. Even if I fucking said I did, I don't fucking remember who fucking. All I know is that the person that owned the car did not fucking know what happened before he sold it to Mr. Perez. And when Mr. Perez got the car and found out about it, he turned around, and then even though the person was being honest with Mr. Perez, yet again, being the fucking wonderful charm that he is, fucking made the fucking guy so it had to be a fucking plot against Ari's dad. Because then the motherfucker had me get in the fucking car with him and drive the fucking car. Well, not drive the car. And that's why this happened right beforehand. That car where the fucking Paul Flores incident was. Now, I don't bump into Paul Flores till after I get my car back from the accident. So that I don't get that until almost the end of or the middle. Well, the middle of it's still the next 2090. At that point, it's 1997. Is when I get my car back. Now, the log affected these people, log affected those people, log affected a whole bunch of fucking people, and only fucking person. And then I got detectives coming up to me asking me about hundreds, if not thousands, of my dead Indian children. Did I even know I had children? It's fucking all this crazy shit. And I'm like, why does everybody keep saying this? It's like, what are you fucking... I didn't even fuck... Because this would have been after pregnancy. After they fucking already fucking... So that was like... What the fuck is that? That would be like 15, 16, 17... Almost 17 years old. Almost about 17 fucking years old. And they were trying to figure out how the fuck some of these kids were even older than the actual fucking timeline itself. And it's like, dude, it's like, yo, man, at this point, this and then that was all handled. Yet I was still saying to my fucking self, this is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts. I'm like, is this even happening? Is this even fucking happening? Like, on any scale? So that starts all of that. Because so So then there's the so that all happens, and you know, see the main things is that this person that I don't even want to mention anymore, but not because they're anything, because that they fucking have a charm. That's about it. It's all a fucking, and it's something that can't be fucking removed, and there's nothing that really can be fucking done about it until the person just fucking fades away. And that's how that goes, because of certain things, certain rules. That's why it's like the people that don't understand magic should stay the fuck away from it. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that's why the Bible says, doing this stuff, you can almost pretty much guarantee you'll go to hell. It's like, that's pretty much what, because it's but yet it's what I'm saying. It's like they all knew. They all knew, the people, that's why it's like the shit that was done. It's like I was done grimy even by fucking priests of the Catholic faith. I was done grimy by fucking cardinals. Psh. Man, see, really. It's like if I didn't have enough demons to worry about, I wasn't even sure of. So, it's like, that's why it's like what that woman said to me after I got that shot. Now I'm trying to think of when I got that fucking shot. I think I got that damn shot prior to getting my car. And then it was after I got my car that I got fucking hit with the other shot, which was by now supposed to have antibodies and shit attached to all of that to help the situation. And then that, I've already explained how that goes into fucking a secret racist war behind the fucking scenes of the fucking 5 developers, because it's like, oh well, and then it's like, well, we're just not, and then it's like, well, we're this, and then fucking whatever, man. You know what? Enjoy dick pussies, you motherfuckers. Pussy dicks, dick pussies, whatever. Fuck this shit. It hurt me, but what am I gonna say? It's like to think like, it's like, that's why this shit just got crazier and crazier. So anyway, I am skipping over a lot of shit. Yeah, so then after the Queen situation, there was another situation. See, then that had to happen because that happened that was prior, I think, then to the Miley situation. So then the other thing, so then what the fuck was I seeing? A ghost? This is what I'm talking about. You want to know something? Either way, it doesn't even fucking, at this point, who gives a fuck? The point being is that, it's like the two Miley situations, which might actually be a third Miley situation. Fucking Miley, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, like on a fucking psychotic level, like not a psychotic level. It's on a fucking cute, charming little fucking brat that fucking, honest to God, and whatever, Billy. So, anyway, so, yeah, because the one situation was another attempt. Yet again, another attempt. So, did that attempt happen beforehand? I think that attempt happened. So, yet again, it was another attempt for fucking James Diaz to try to fucking steal my car. That's what the fuck that was. Again. Because the Queen situation, putting me up against the fucking triads, wasn't enough. It was like, oh, let's try to get him killed some more. It's like, oh, let's try to get him killed again. Oh, let's try to get him... It's like, give me a fucking break, man. Holy shit, if I would have... Wow, bro. Wow. And then after all that, it's like, oh, well, let's just go fucking... I wonder when the fuck did you think of that plan? You were gonna fucking you ended up fucking wow. I don't even want to say the fucking things that are gonna come out of my fucking mouth next. So I'm not gonna fucking say it because I've already fucking said it, and now I'm saying to myself, it's like, wow, that's fucking great. That's fucking great. And then there's the other person, which I consider as Loki, because there's different ones that I'm seeing the fucking same spirit channeled through. That personally, I'm saying to myself, wow, that's the whole time I'm going off on Frank Gallo. Meanwhile, probably more so than just David C. Lee. Even though, oh yeah, first time I was almost set up with that. So, and let's not forget that they're trying to switch me out for my cousin in the fucking... And then they're going to switch him out for the fucking corporation I signed paperwork for when I was about 4. I think I actually gave my fucking... Not only did I give my blood, my handprints, but fucking... I also gave my fucking... wow, man. I'm fucking, if it's the right fucking paperwork, there's other shit attached to that. Only for them to try to turn around and fucking, because then I fucking somehow I managed to fucking just park my Chevy Camaro fucking decked out with a bunch of with fucking black widows crawling all over us while we fucking are smoking weed. Everybody's like fucking terrified at that point. I'm basically parked on top of a fucking graveyard. Holy shit. I don't even know how the fuck that popped off. Like, what, I didn't even say nothing about that. It's like, and then it was like, well, you were there. It's like, there was pictures. It's like, well, fucking yeah, I was there, man. It's like, doesn't everybody fucking, park in the middle of a fucking graveyard and fucking in front of the fucking, and then smoke weed with the fucking radio on and, black widows crawling all over them and everybody. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's the only fucking, I could sit there and then it was like, and then that happens and then that happens and then it's like, and then people, there's definitely demons out there and there's definitely fucking what comes off as angels, and it's like, it's like just trying to bring some sort of solace, some sort of peace to everything. That some of them, they just wanted to know that this was real because they'd seen so much before, but this was something like they never seen. You know, it's like, and that's being quoted right from, man. You know, it's like when I say I've met the devil, I've met Lucifer, met Satan. I'm sorry, am I getting them confused? I'm sorry. There's so many different, like, other, Beelzebub, and it's I mean, how many names? You know what I mean? It's like kind of like, it's like, you know. So, but still, and I say all this, and then it's like, I say that, it's like all the things that have taken place, and it's like some of which were fabricated, like some of them were just trials and tests, and others were not, and that's the thing. It's like people that think that this is all just fake or bullshit. It's like you're so far off. It's like I hear these, like, I'm still much. I can just hear it in there, and I don't even. It's like I just watch it for entertainment, and I'm like, wow. So you think you're so much better? I'm like, dude, that doesn't. It reminds me, when I think about this. It reminds me of conversations I did have with Loki. Uh, it's like, but see, and that's the. You know what? It's like, wow, man. You know. And certain people that didn't exactly want to be demons, and they definitely were, because they could do some things not all demons could. And it's like, even to do some of that, it's impressive, but it's like you do realize like how this leads to a path where you one day won't even be able to enjoy the things that one day you will be able to enjoy the right way. And I think that's a lesson in life for a lot of people. And I see how this war, it's like you know what drives the people that understand a lot of shit about life. Like, they might not understand everything, but it drives them insane, is because they're caught up in a war that they're like, why am I not allowed to eat that bag of fries? It's like, because it's not the right color. You understand? And it's crazy like that, because there's people that, it's like they claim to support things that they don't, and then that's where covert warfare comes in. And the people that were good at it at one time, they don't want to be forgotten. And they don't want to be forgotten for the things that they did right. And then it's like, who gives credit to the people that do things right? Like, you don't fucking hear anything about people that fucking really passed away in trying to fucking do this. Even that's what I mean. It's like, you'll never get the fucking. It's so hard to get the real story out of so many real things that have taken place. And this was a big talk back then. I'm trying to lift my arm. And so this was a big thing back then, and it's like, it's like, and then some people came across these and it was like, that was it. Fucking race, meaning the race was on. It didn't have to be the way that it was, but that's also part of the way that it is. And yet, it's like, the whole time, it's like people just kept fucking, it's like, talk about a fucking scapegoat, man. And then it's like, you know, it's like I believe that certain people that I talk to, they have I'm trying to have somewhat faith in them, just like they tried having faith in me, and they wanted to see things for themselves, and they wanted to see how this would play out. I mean, so many people, it's like that were beings. That's why I'm saying it's like I don't hate freaking for what for it's like that motherfucker. If that is just damn, man. And you wonder why I'm just so fucking, and I'm just like, wow, man. It's like, because I don't believe, because after all the shit that I did, I didn't get the fucking response that fucking other people would have gotten for the things that I did. And that, it's like, pay me, man. Get me paid. And now I want fucking interest, and then I want fucking compiled interest, because there is a lot of shit to make right for other people that I was being fucking gypped the whole fucking time. And and then that's money. That's dumbass money ass bullshit. That's not what the fuck happened. And the world is fucking like still at fucking what the fuck is real at this point. Like that's the best part. It's like I'm it's not the best part. That's the best part. I'm watching these motherfuckers on the news, and it's like you're still up in your fucking cockiness, aren't you? You still really do fucking think that this is all a fucking joke, right? You're just like, it's like, bro, it's like, yo, man, it's like, hello, I'm Jesus. If I can fucking find a way to forgive these people because I see some sort of fucking thing to forgive. If they don't know how to forgive it in themselves, oh, you fucking. And then there's just other. It's just it's not even.